What if the most important journey of your life isn't to a place, but to yourself? In the depths of your psyche, beneath the noise of the world and the masks you've worn to survive, lives the real you. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, called this sacred process individuation, the journey of becoming whole. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming you, fully and consciously. But individuation is not a straight path. It's messy, mysterious, often painful, and absolutely essential. Jung coined the term individuation to describe the unfolding of the personality as it integrates unconscious material into conscious awareness. He believed that we are born fragmented, with different parts of ourselves split off, some hidden, some exaggerated, many denied. The ego, or conscious self, often clings to what is acceptable or safe. Meanwhile, the shadow, the anima/animus, and other archetypal forces remain buried in the unconscious, silently influencing our thoughts, relationships, and behaviors. Individuation is the process by which these aspects are brought into awareness, accepted, and integrated. Jung developed this concept through years of personal exploration, dream analysis, and working with patients, especially during his own deep inner crisis, which some would now call a dark night of the soul. Individuation often begins with a disruption, a dream, a crisis, a life event that shatters the persona or the roles we've clung to. Maybe a breakup, a burnout, a betrayal, or simply the realization that who you've been no longer fits who you're becoming. From there, you're invited inward. You start asking deeper questions. Who am I beneath all of this? What have I been running from? What parts of me have I silenced to be accepted? This process happens through shadow work, deep reflection, facing inner fears, and tuning into symbols, especially dreams. The unconscious speaks in metaphors and images, and individuation requires us to develop a relationship with these symbols. You might see recurring figures, animals, or scenes in your dreams. They are messages, parts of you trying to come home. Jung often said that the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. And that is exactly what individuation aims to do. As you go through individuation, you'll confront dualities, love and anger, light and shadow, fear and freedom. Instead of choosing one and rejecting the other, you learn to hold both. Integration means embracing the full spectrum of your being. It requires self-honesty, patience, and a willingness to surrender the false self you've outgrown. Journaling, dream work, therapy, creative expression, solitude, and even spiritual practice all help along this path. The purpose of individuation is not isolation, it's integration. You don't lose yourself, you rediscover yourself with a capital S, the eternal, whole center of your being that was never lost, only hidden. The end result is a life that feels authentic, aligned, and spiritually awake. You no longer chase validation from others because you've come home to yourself. You walk through the world as a soul who has faced their depths and returned with gold. Individuation doesn't happen overnight. It unfolds across a lifetime in cycles. But once it begins, there's no going back. The false self falls away, and in its place, the soul rises. You stop living someone else's story, and start living your own.